All right, guys, welcome back. So I'm gonna get this gear off and we're gonna get right into the video. And this video is gonna be about a comment from a subscriber. So let's get into it. All right, guys, here's the question. Let me shrink my camera, move it over here. All right, so this guy sent me a message today, 6 hours ago, and so I decided to make a video on this because this is not the only time people came to me and wanted to know how they can meet a Filipina, where they need to go, what they need to do, so on, so on, so on. So here's his questions. Here's his question. I'm a normal looking, 189 centimeter, 32-year-old German guy looking for a Filipino wife to take back to Germany. Where in the Philippines should I look? Cebu? Thanks. All right, let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back. Amangandang amaga to all my Filipino people. I'm acting silly. It's Friday. You know how most of us Americans, or maybe people in other countries, when Friday come, we are so excited to just get off work and relax for some days and then go back and do it again. All right. So this guy wants to know, where do he get a Filipino? Where to look? Is Cebu a good place? I mean, I've never been to Cebu, but I'm pretty sure, like most places in the Philippines, it's beautiful, okay? There's beautiful people all over the Philippines. I'm going to tell you this. I think the Philippines has the most stunning, beautiful women that I've seen, okay? Including my wife. Now, I can't tell you where to look, but it depends. Can you see me? Okay. It depends on a lot of stuff, okay? For one, I don't know what kind of person you are. I don't know if you're like an outgoing person. I don't know if you're a very quiet and shy person. I know you're tall because you said you're like 189 centimeters, so that's like 6 feet and something, right? So you're like 6 feet tall. So that can be used to benefit you, okay? Because you're going to be so tall and you're going to be going to the Philippines where most people are shorter, right? So you're going to stand out like a sore thumb, okay? Now, I don't know how you dress. I don't know if you dress like with suits or you're just really nice. I mean, like you said, you're trying to find a Filipino wife to bring back home to Germany. And you need to know the steps and what it takes. If you don't already know, you need to do some research on what it takes to fall in love with a woman in the Philippines, and then y'all decide to stay together, y'all decide to get married, and you decide to bring her to your home country, okay? It's not just get a plane ticket and then she can fly over there. It's not like that, okay? It is not like that. So you need to do your research. I hope you already know this part of it. Trust me, a lot of people don't know. How much time I got? Okay. Now, like I said, I don't know what kind of person you are. You need to it's a lot of things. Like, I can't tell you where to go. Every time I go to Philippines, I travel to Manila. I'm in Tagaytay. I'm into Davao City. I haven't been to Cebu. My wife keeps trying to get us to go to Cebu, just to the beach area or whatever. There's a couple of more places I've been. Like, I've been in Makati, BGC, areas like that, okay? Now, if you're going, for one, you need to, are you serious? Let's just get it out open. Are you really serious about getting married to a woman? And if you are serious, you can't be hiding anything. You can't be playing games. And you need to be very serious, okay? Because you don't want to go over there and you waste doing all this stuff and you're hiding secrets and and you're still a player, you're still talking to women on the side, whatnot, because trust me, she's gonna find out, okay? Because most people in the Philippines are very in tune on social media, and they're really good at researching and looking up stuff and pretty much doing the background check on you, because they want to know if you're a good person or not. So they're going to look for you online. They're going to look at your Facebook, and they know how to navigate through that stuff to find out things, okay? Okay, so don't be trying to hide nothing on social media. And you need to be honest, okay? That's the most important thing. You need to be honest with her and yourself, okay? So I don't know if you smoke, I don't know if you drink, but I don't smoke and I don't drink, okay? Some people can deal with that and some people can't. So you have to take that into fact. When you go to the Philippines, this is what I recommend. Some people go through the dating site, and that's all good. They go through the dating site and they set up a page, and then their inbox or whatever it is start flooding with all these Filipinas, right? And you don't know who's who. You don't know if they're honest. You don't know if they're if it's a real person. They may be playing games. They may be running a scheme on you, or a scam trying to get your money. So you gotta be careful all these things. Don't be so naive, okay? Think about what you're doing. Don't be so vulnerable. Is that what I'm trying to say? Go over there, okay? Go over there. I recommend going over there if you've never been. I don't know if you've been over there, okay? But if you haven't, go over there, visit the Philippines, see what it's like. Get you an Airbnb, stay in an area, a nice area, like like you can stay in BGC, Makati, you can stay in Tagaytay somewhere, or somewhere in Manila. Do your research on the places that you're going to stay. Make sure they have good reviews, and just go there and hang out. It's just like you're traveling in your own city. Look at it like that. The only difference is that you need a passport, okay? And the plane ticket is going to cost a lot of money, okay? The plane ticket is the most expensive part of the trip. But after that, then you're going to go there and you're going to be on the vacation just like you're in the vacation in your own city. Get the Airbnb, go there, walk around, and do your thing, okay? And try not to get scammed by people, because people will take advantage of you because you're a foreigner, and that's pretty much anywhere in the world. Go there, meet people, be friendly, smile. Don't go there with a chip on your shoulder. Don't go there like you're on a high horse. Don't act like you're just the baddest person in the world, the toughest person in the world, because that's not going to get you anywhere, okay? If you have a nasty attitude and you're just that kind of guy that like to start trouble, you're just going to have trouble, and it's going to be very hard for you to meet a Filipino, okay? Some people have to look at themselves and change themselves so they can have a nice woman, and they have to change themselves for the good, okay? Some things you have to give up, okay? You're going to get married. You have to give up certain things sometimes to keep your relationship solid. And she may respect that, okay? What else? I'm trying to drive and talk at the same time. But Cebu, it could be a good place. You see a lot of women walking around, okay? Go to places where you think you can meet a woman. You can go to a club, but it depends on what kind of club you go to, okay? It depends on the kind of club you go to. Let me move you guys up here. It just depends on the kind of club you go to. If you go over to like these red light district areas, you already know what you're going to get. Okay, those are party spots, but I don't consider like those kind of areas a place to really find a wife. It's just my opinion. Okay, like I would rather go to the mall. Um, you can see a lot of nice women working at the mall. You can ask them out, get their number. You know, some person that working at a food stand, you know, you see a nice woman, you just talk to her, just go talk to her, and maybe y'all can go have a cup of coffee or whatever, you know. And I mean, go that route, you know, try that. Visit, meet people, ask someone out on a date and see if they, you know, see if they agree. Okay, because in the Philippines, a lot of people are friendly, a lot, and it's easy to approach a Filipina in the Philippines than in the United States. This is just my opinion, okay? And it's just my opinion, and I know this for a fact because I've been in the Philippines, I'm married, I'm here in the U.S., and I've been here a while, okay? So I know what's easier, okay? It's easier to meet a woman in the Philippines because the whole culture thing is way, way different, okay? Versus here. Everything there is kind of more open and freely to kind of do things, and you don't really get a lot of attitudes. And here it's like in the United States, sometimes you get attitude, people don't want to talk to you. They're very selective and very picky, really picky, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? And they're selective and picky in the Philippines, but it's just a different type. It's just different, guys, okay? So go to a bookstore, I mean, I'm giving you things that you probably should just already know. But you wanted like a more direct question, or a direct answer. Where should I go to Cebu and meet one? You know, you got to start, well, you're going to fly into Manila most likely, okay? Fly into Manila, stay in Manila for a while, for about a week or how many days. Go to the mall, hang out. If you see a nice woman at the food stand or restaurant, you know, say hi. A lot of times, most women that are walking in the mall, they're not walking by themselves. Sometimes they're not walking by themselves. A lot of times they're there with a friend or family, or that's how it is. Most of the time they're with someone up there, okay? But most of the people that you see that are by themselves are people that are working, okay? So talk to some of the people at these stands, okay? It's just a start, okay? If you go to the clubs, like I said, don't go to the red light district clubs, because the women over there are hanging out and they're doing business, okay? And then go to like a nice club in Makati, go to a nice club in Tagaytay, go to a nice club in BGC, you know, go to them nice clubs and see if you can meet someone there. But most of the time, most women are not going to go to the club by themselves. Maybe they may be with other women. And even at the mall, there may be groups of women or groups of girls hanging out at the mall, and you know, you can talk to them, okay? But you need to be very friendly, very open, okay? But don't be vulnerable. Don't be naive. Where else can you meet a woman? See, I don't date because I'm married, right? But I'm just giving you what I see, what I know. And then you can travel to Cebu, like, eventually, okay? I don't know why you chose Cebu. Maybe it's something you've seen on YouTube, or someone, or you've been there before. I don't know. But you definitely need to go to the Philippines if you haven't, and to see how it is, okay? And so, yeah, like I said, you're very tall. You're a tall person. You're going to stand out. So while you're standing out, use that to your advantage. Be friendly and say hi to everyone, okay? Be friendly and say hi to everyone. If you have a GoPro or a camera or whatever, record your experience, vlog it, and then upload it on YouTube. People can watch that stuff, or you just save it from your old personal reference. Because over in the Philippines, people love to see vloggers. They love people vlogging. They love to be on the vlog, and a lot of people have respect for people vlogging, okay? They just love to see them, and you're going to really stand out because you're tall. What else? What else? What else? I mean, I don't. That's all I can give you. Like, you just gotta go out there and experience it and meet someone. Just go out there and meet people. It's easier to meet people in the Philippines than it is easier in the U.S. Now, there may be places in the U.S. it's more like, I don't know what to say, but like not so rough, or it's easier to talk to someone, but it's not a lot. Okay, Philippines is very easy. I don't want to say Philippines are easy. I'm just saying meeting people, even guys or friends, it's easier to conversate with people in the Philippines. Okay, and have a nice, wholesome conversation. Okay, and then they may turn into something. Okay, start off like that, just taking people out, or asking people out, and just go over there and have a drink or have something to eat, things like that, things of that nature. Not like you ask them out, then you go back to the room with them. Like, no. Take it slow, take your time, because if a Filipino likes you, she's gonna like you. Okay, and you're gonna know it. For one, she's not gonna ask you for money. Okay, my wife never asked me for money. Over time, I decided to send her some money. Okay, but I didn't send her money to where I'm going to be broke. Okay, so it's kind of a warning sign. Like, that's with anybody. People keep asking you for money. Like, eventually you got to say no. Okay, and then you got to let it go, or you got to just go your own way. What else could I talk about? I don't know. That's it. I don't have a lot to say about your situation. Is just go there, mingle with the locals, and see. I keep repeating the same thing because that's some of the things that you have to do. Let me put you guys back up here because I need to give me a drink of water. But I'm going to tell you this. I've dated people here in the U.S., from high school up until I got married to my Filipino wife. And all those relationships I had, there was issues. Okay. There was times where I did some things that I wasn't supposed to do. And when I was younger, I was playing around, just playing around, wasn't being serious, and she may have been serious and it didn't work out. And then there was times where the women just messed around on me. Okay. And it didn't work out. I thought it was going to work, but it didn't. But when I met my Filipino wife and things started progressing and I met her, I went over there, visited her, and then we stayed in contact, and then I got married, and then she eventually, I eventually got her to come here, and she came here. We had a kid. She became a U.S. citizen. We have a house together. And we're growing together, and we're traveling back and forth to the Philippines now. She has a job. I have a job. She has a car. I have a car. Like, all these things are just slowly growing, right? We're buying property in the Philippines. Like, all the stuff that most foreigners do when they meet their Filipino wife or girlfriend, whatever. A lot of them have this dream to go back to the Philippines and retire there. Okay, it's a lot of foreigners do that. I lost my train of thought because I'm thinking about my wife. So, but a lot of times it turns into that. Oh, and what I was going to say is, over that whole experience from dating until I met my wife, because I was married prior to this, okay, prior to my wife, I will say hands down, meeting and marrying my Filipino wife is the best thing that's ever happened to me. Okay, I don't care what no one says. I had a lot of people say all kind of stuff when I traveled to the Philippines. Why are you going over there? There's nothing but jungle over there. There's you're gonna get killed, and you don't know anyone over there. Like, all this negative stuff. Why are you going over there to meet some girl? Like, I had people at work telling me, why are you going over there to meet some girl, blah, 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 blah. Like, they was just going on and on and on. And you know what? If I wouldn't listen to them, I would still, honestly, be living at my mom's house, in my mom's basement. Maybe I would have an apartment by now, but I would probably still be in those kind of situations. Still be out there partying and doing my thing. I would be in that type of situation. I would still be there. But when I met her, I knew I had to change some things. Like, I wasn't gonna be hanging out the clubs no more. I mean, I was a professional DJ before I met her, okay? And I feel like I don't need to really be in the clubs like that, okay? Because the clubs is for people to go and have fun and mingle and meet other people. So why do I need to keep going there, right? I even stopped drinking alcohol after we got married. My last alcohol real drink where I got drunk was on our wedding night. And after that, I was like, no more. I don't want to see me like this, right? Because I used to drink a lot on the weekends. I used to drink a lot in the nightclub. I was a professional DJ, so people were giving me drinks. The owners would give me drinks, and I would be drunk, okay? There was a couple times I got pulled over and went to jail because I had too much to drink, and I shouldn't have been driving, and so on, right? So I just changed my whole things about me to where it benefited her, right? Because you don't want no one like that, right? So why would you give her someone like that? Like, why would you give yourself to someone like that? So you may have to, change stuff in your life. But like I said, meeting my Filipino wife is the best thing that ever has ever happened to me. There's other things that's been good, like my kids and whatnot, but she's the best thing that's ever happened to me and changed my life, period. Okay? And no one can change my mind about that. Okay? And when I see other people's like relationships, like I see people here in the United States and I see them angry, or they come to work and they're nagging about their wife, or the women at work are nagging about their husband, and he don't do this and he don't do and all this nonsense stuff. I feel sorry for some of these people in their relationship that's not even working out. Like you got to be willing to make it work, okay? But I can understand some people's relationship here is like, enough is enough. You got to be willing to just let go and move on. If you stay in a situation like that, then you deserve to be in a situation like that, okay? But I'm going to cut this video, okay? Like I said, there's some of my opinions and some of my tips, I guess you can say, what you should do. How do you meet a Filipina? Go that route. Just go there and be nice to people and meet people, okay? And I don't know, it'll be interesting to see your story on YouTube, or you record your journey there, or your whole journey. Like, if you just start now, record a video like what you want to do. I will be your first subscriber, okay? I will be your first subscriber. Just let me know you're doing it, and I will follow you, and I want to see your story and just go see how it turns out, okay? All right, guys, I have to go. Thank you to all my Filipino people that's listening, and thank you to all the other people that's listening. Salamat and mahal kita to all my Filipino people, and I cannot wait to get back to the Philippines. I got like 11 months left, something like that, to go back. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.